Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And you get to that description box, you click that shit, hit the link tree, Spotify, Rumble, Recoil TV, Green Gear, 20% off, promo code 1984, and I will have a Jericho Green store opening up soon. You will see that link as well. Shout out to my girl, Megan McGlover. I was on her YouTube yesterday, did a live stream with her. It was straight fire. Check that out. Megan McGloverful. So, people, we are being bamboozled, led astray, run amok. We are being cheated. We are being absolutely fucking cheated out of a quality Supreme Court justice. Now, we know, of course, Biden is pervertus, our grandpa-in-chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. One fish, two fish. He said a long time ago that he is going to do two stupid-ass things. He's going to pick his VP based on their color, and he's going to pick the next SCOTUS, Supreme Court Justice, or Supreme Court Justice, based on their skin color and what type of plumbing they have. They have to be a woman of color, and they have to have a clan. They got to have a moose knuckle. Okay? Those are the two criteria. So now we're having the confirmation of Jumanji Brown. Wait, what's her name? Doesn't matter. I'm going to call her Jumanji Brown Jackson. I believe that's her name. So Jumanji is getting the kid glove treatment. And what was stupid, when it kicked off the other day, you got the Republicans talking about, don't worry, this isn't going to be like the witch hunt that they did for Brett Kavanaugh or the bullshit accusations against Coney Barrett, the last one to be confirmed. Don't worry, we're not going to play those games. We're going to take the high road. So automatically, right off the top, you're telling her, don't worry, this is going to be great. It's going to be fine. We're not going to press you too much. It's going to be a good time because we don't want to be like them. Well, you know what? As fucked up as them are, you need to borrow some pages from their book. Now, I'm not saying you need to sensationalize and make up shit and drag this person through the mud under false pretenses and with false accusations. Because remember with Kavanaugh, they were calling this dude a racist, a rapist, a gang rapist, all this horrible shit. This is the dude that nerds descend from. He is the nerd Adam. He's the one from which all nerds have descended. He's the nerdiest of the nerds. This dude had notebooks with all his daily happenings, all the things he was going to do and the things he needed to do. Damn near wrote down every time he went and took a piss. This is a dude you're going to call a gang rapist? Shut the fuck up. So that was a waste of time. And then Coney Barrett calling her a colonizer when she adopted kids blacker than yours. So they were saying, I'm not saying do that. That's ridiculous. That's against the rules. That should be against the law. But what I am saying is, when you have these red flags like her giving below the minimum sentencing for people in possession of kiddie porn. Now, she gave some bullshit answer, well, this is what the Congress has laid out there, but she went under them. So let's say the minimum was 3 years. She gave them like 2 or one and a half. Why? Damn what Congress has said. Within the confines of the law, how much can you punish this person? Why does she not have a burning desire to crush these perverts in the gears of justice? Allow their blood to rain down on would-be perverts as a warning. We catch you in possession of kiddie porn. We will put you in prison as long as we possibly can. Punishable by death, anyone? And how come? Remember that show? These are all dudes that would end up on To Catch a Predator. These are all guys and girls probably, whoever, that Chris Hansen would end up saying, have a seat. And in that show, Why wasn't there a cop? Because he'd always let him go. No, go ahead. Go on. No, you're fine. You can leave. And then they step outside and the cops get on him. Just have a cop there. But medulla oblongata. Okay? Right above the ear. Medulla oblongata shots for everybody. Because they got you dead to rights. They got the smoking gun. Well, that wasn't me. Really? Are you so-and-so 69? Didn't you say you wanted to blank on her blank until you blanked everywhere? They got it in black and white. Fuck a trial. We got you. Boom. Let them stack up. But these are all perverts and monsters that would end up on that show. So why wouldn't you give them maximum sentencing? Maximum fines, everything. And she tried to make some distinction between people who were sending child porn or receiving child porn. It does not matter. Tomato fucking perverted tomato. If you are caught in possession of child porn, you need to go away forever. We need to take away your ability to draw oxygen from our atmosphere. You're a disgusting monster. You're broken. We can't fix you. What happened to punishment? Not rehabilitation. Some people can't be rehabilitated. They cannot. They need to be punished. What were we watching the other day? Some show where they hung these dudes. These dudes stole some horses. They hung them. And then they wrote notes on them. This is what happens when you're caught stealing horses around here. That's meant to make other people look at them and say, I don't want to be them. Let's move along and not steal horses here. So the same message, people don't change. I know we got our phones and our HD, 1080p, everything. People don't change. If you punish somebody and have them out there in the public square, so to speak, so other people who would potentially commit the same crimes, they will look at them and say, hell no, not here. And if everywhere turns into not here, then they either need to get in a new line of work or be on the end of a rope somewhere. Why is this shit okay? We are being cheated. This is a very important lifelong position. Things that are important are tested. Airplanes, cars, roller coasters, things that hold people and many other things have to be battle tested. They take the things and they work them back and forth. They adjust the temperature up and down to see what it takes to break this piece of equipment so they know how tough it is and they know what it can handle. So we can serve best. Same with the Supreme Court Justice. They need to be battle tested. This confirmation needs to test them to their limits to find out if you have what it takes for this position. Now, we have enough sick-ass Democrats and punk-ass rhinos for her to get confirmed no matter what. They should be up there breaking a sweat. Nope. She's not being tested at all. She's not being grilled at all. You have that little sycophant up there, Assaulticus, Cory Booker. Why do I call him Assaulticus? Remember when he was it the confirmation for Kavanaugh? When they had Blasey Ford up there. You go on Google right now, look me in my beautiful brown eyes, and tell me she don't look like Garth from Wayne's World. But he's up there tooting his damn horn, talking about this is his Spartacus moment. So I call him Assaulticus because he was accused of sexual assault. Remember that? No, that got swept under the biggest rug you've ever seen. So I call him Assaulticus. You have that sick little soft handshake piece of shit up there talking about, I was raised in a small black church and I was taught to rejoice in the presence of God. Are you saying she's a god? He did everything except go over there, get under the table, and start humping her leg to climax. What the fuck is going on here? You ain't ever seen a black church. Fucking Cory Booker. Where's that fool been? Wherever he's been, send him back. But we are being cheated out of a good Supreme Court justice. I'm glad that Trump had the opportunity to put as many judges in there as he did. But this is going to be another crazy leftist. She believes that Roe v. Wade is settled. I don't know. Since Roe v. Wade, a lot of people of color, a lot of BOCs, a lot of babies of color have been snuffed out. More than 20 million. I've said this before, people. Had those 20 million kids, not those 20 million babies, not been snuffed out, how many black folks do you think there would be? You think we might actually get above 13% for once in our fucking lives? Those 20 million babies have babies. Uh-oh. Now we're 40, 60 million. Now you can start seeing some of this representation that you fools whine about. Maybe that would combat the numbers of homicide that we visit on each other. Maybe that would combat the fact that we account for a third of the abortions in this country every year, yet the women, that's right, women, because they're the only ones who could birth kids, despite them only being about 6.5% of the population, yet they represent a third of abortions. So you think Roe v. Wade is settled? I don't think so. There are a bunch of little tiny grave sites that might beg to differ. We are being screwed. I hope they at least use KY jelly on us. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.